Hello and welcome. I am Gauhar Raza and you are watching Eureka. I have just now come out of the deep mine, one of the deepest in the country. This is a mine which is 600 meters deep. Lots of gold was coming out of this mine. Today we have a special guest, Dr. K K K Singh. He has worked extensively on the problems of safety in a mine, in a coal mine. It is a very difficult place to work at.
Yeah.
Welcome to Eureka, welcome to Raja
Thank you.
channel.
Thank you.
Dr. Singh, before we go to the lanes of science and your journey with science and also to the lanes that we have seen just now down the mine, I would like you to go to the lanes of memory. Where did you study as a child, and how was your family? What was your father doing?
Yes, my father was in job at Dalmia Nagar. This is situated in Rohtas district of Bihar. Okay, and I have spent my childhood there, and there was.
Dalmia Nagar was the place where you were born, and that is where you started.
I have
school.
born in my village. Okay, I belong to farmer's family, but my father was in job at Dalmia Nagar, that is situated in Rohtas district of Bihar state, and at Dalmia Nagar I have spent my early childhood up to.
What was the atmosphere in the family for education? Your mother supported you, your education and all that, and later on, was she literate or she was a housewife and all?
She was housewife. She was not. She is housewife, but there are one sudden demise in my family. My father has passed away at an early stage.
You were in 10th class,
Yes,
and you were about to give board.
In final board examination.
Final board examination when your father passed away. The tragedy was
A
big for
great
the
tragedy
family.
was there, and at that time really my mother has supported me.
And generally you were disturbed.
Yes.
How did you score in the exam?
Really, at that time you really surprised to hear that I have got Bihar State scholarship in that examination, my first board examination. That is totally credit goes to my mother.
Your father had a heart attack.
Yes.
You passed the exam with flying colors. Yes, you could.
Yes,
It couldn't have been without the family support anyway.
Yes,
But you had other sisters and
I have.
how did they react to this tragedy?
I am the eldest in my family. I have two sisters and one brother, and total responsibility
Came to you.
Came to me, and all I have managed due to support of my mother. Otherwise, it's not possible for me to continue my career.
Your larger family wanted you to do something else, and your mother said, no, he'll study.
At that time, my family was joint, but after the sudden demise of my father, all are divided. At that time, my mother played a key role to support me to come.
Very determined lady.
Yes, really.
To give the best of the education that was possible at that time.
Although she is a housewife, in spite of that.
When did you decide that you will be doing science?
Yes, since beginning, my father was a science graduate, and he always liked me to adopt science as your main career. So I have decided, yes, I according to advice of my father, I have accepted my career and started my career with science.
It was your father's dream that
Yeah.
you should become a scientist.
Yes.
It was he who inspired you, and he became your role model, even if he died at a very young age,
Yeah.
very early
At
age.
the-
Anyway, when you came to university,
Yes.
you were with the scholarship anyway, and university would have taken you. Why did you decide to take physics?
I like physics since beginning. That's why I have passed my graduation with physics honors. Although at that time physics honors is not essential for everybody.
Right.
But in spite of that, I have taken keen interest in taking physics as an honors subject. Since beginning, I like physics.
So, even in university, teachers supported you, and they were good teachers, or
Yeah, there are good teachers.
you were hardworking, and they were good teachers. It was a combination of the
You
two,
can say combination of two. Both are,
and you were always a good student.
yeah, since beginning.
What did excite you in physics?
Physics.
Why did you like physics as a subject?
Using some, you can say, since beginning I want to do something using some physical instruments. I like to do something to search about the underground structures below the earth. What is this? So many things. And without physics, it is not possible for anybody to explore anything within the earth.
That was the curiosity that pushed you again and again to do better in physics. I have to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back. Welcome back. Dr. Singh, we were discussing your education. You had a good education in the school, support by your mother. You entered into university where you did very well in physics. When did you decide that you will be working in geophysics rather than pure physics?
Geophysics is the science using technical, physical methods,
Laws and methods.
different
and
physical methods. You can explore the subsurface structures, any underlying structures. Without physics, it is not possible.
When did you decide that now you are going to do geophysics at BSc level, MSc level, or PhD?
After completing my BSc, really I have got.
What was the problem that was haunting you?
Just since beginning I have curiosity to explore something within the earth. That is my main curiosity.
When you grew in physics and started understanding the earth, what problem did you want to study as your PhD problem?
Yes, PhD problem, I have done my PhD using radar, that is GPR, ground penetrating radar.
When did you decide that, this is exactly my question, that radar, which is a part of the physics, the waves, the motion of waves, reflection of waves, penetration of waves, when did you decide that this can be used to study the earth?
Yeah, ground penetrating radar is the electromagnetic high frequency technique which is based on propagation of high frequency waves to the. It consists two parts. One is emitter and another is transmitter. Through emitter, we can transmit the waves to the underground, and after reflection from any anomaly underground, that waves reflected back to the receiver, and from receiver we can get the data on a data logger in the field.
If I rephrase or if I try to understand that you have emitter somewhere here,
Yeah.
which sends waves down, and when they come back, the frequencies are absorbed.
Yes.
In certain cases, certain frequencies are reflected, some certain frequencies are deflected.
Yes, yes.
So, by measuring through the absorber or the receiver, you generate data to study what waves, what frequencies have been absorbed.
Yes,
And
yes.
that is how you come to the conclusion
Yes.
what is there
Yeah,
beneath
yeah.
the earth.
In GPR, ground penetrating radar, is generally, in that case, electromagnetic frequency range is 10 megahertz to 1 gigahertz.
Correct.
Yes. If I can decide, yes, we have to decide up to what depth you have to do something.
Right.
If you want to do shallow, then we have to use higher frequency range. If you want to go deeper, then you can have to use lower frequency range. Just inversely proportional. Higher frequency, lower penetration. Okay. But my target
longer wavelength, deeper propagation.
Yes, deeper propagation. My object, after seeing the different mining problems, my main objective is to get the idea of 60-meter barrier.
Right.
That is very useful to mitigate inundation hazard in coal mining area.
When did you decide to work on coal mines?
Yes. When I have joined CIMFR, initially it was CMRS.
Right. But you always had interest in geophysics. You got opportunity to work on mines only after you joined the CSIR lab.
Yes, yes, you are right. After joining,
and this is the area where you wanted to develop.
Yes, you are right.
And you chose a problem which is very closely related to safety.
Yes.
Somehow it is related to Chasnala. Would you like to tell our viewers about Chasnala incident?
Yes, yes. In 1975, and the date was 27th December 1975, Chasnala disaster, that is due to inundation, a large volume of water. Sudden, a heavy volume of water comes
to
the mine,
and
in underground mine, from surface to underground mine, okay,
and completely filled it.
And completely filled.
There were more than 300 people.
375 people were killed at that Chasnala disaster.
It was a major disaster. Yes, I also remember. Disaster.
So
that changed your life. That was a turning point.
Then I have decided we have to, as a geophysicist, we have to do something for the mining industry. So that's why I have started my work to explore. There are so many geophysical methods, but ground penetrating radar, that is GPR, is the best among the all methods which has high resolution technique, because we are using here in high frequency range, in megahertz, not in hertz. So then I have decided to do something and develop to a radar that is able, because at that time, to mitigate inundation hazard in coal mining area, our mining safety committee, you can say authority, Director General of Mine Safety, in 2003 has passed a circular that a 60-meter barrier should be left between the present working and the abundant working to mitigate inundation in coal mining area while extracting the coal. This is the rule of and circular of DGMS. Then our duty is to develop a GPR that will be able to delineate 60-meter barrier thickness.
For that you started developing the radar.
Yeah, because before that there are no system available in the world, not in India, but not in the world, anywhere in the world, no any system is available to delineate the 60-meter barrier in coal mines. I am telling you coal mines, because the GPR will penetrate in kilometer range when you can work with Antarctica, icy land. But yes,
GPR technology was already available and was being used in Antarctica.
But application is different.
Right.
They in Antarctica they used to GPR for delineating for bed mapping.
Right.
Ice is covered in kilometer range.
Correct.
But my target,
you had to develop something which was more precise, which was for 60-meter barrier, which could in fact reflect things, and receiver could tell you that now it is 60-meter or 50-meter that is remaining between the two mines.
That will help us to check inundation.
And there was no technology for that anywhere in the world.
Yes, anywhere in the world.
So you started working on that.
Yes, we have started and we have developed that, and we have also given name, that is MineVue Radar.
MineVue.
MineVue.
Nice name.
Yes, MineVue Radar. we have given name MineVue Radar. That is different from the existing all commercial available in the market.
We'll come back to the discussion. I have to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll continue the discussion. Welcome back. We were discussing how difficult it is to develop what will be known tomorrow as a simple radar.
Yeah.
This radar is a special radar which can only be used in mines. It will have many more applications tomorrow, but your purpose was to develop a radar only for mine safety.
Mine safety, yes.
And Chasnala is the root of this whole endeavor and journey of yours. This radar, if I am trying to understand properly, then is a radar which can identify sources of water which cannot be identified otherwise, which may have a danger to penetrate into the mine and do sudden filling up, which is called inundation.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Here, just I want to clear you. My radar, that is MineVue, this radar is useful to delineate the actual thickness of the barrier. What is the up to 60 meter? Our target is to delineate the thickness of barrier is 60 meter or not. That will be evaluated by using my MineVue radar. That is the main thing. And after 60 meter, what are the things?
See, one of the problems has been that you cannot take any instrument down the pit.
Yes.
You cannot use any of electronic instrument or electrical instrument, take it down, because there are very strict regulations.
Yes. Our DGMS.
Right.
Very
How did you cross the hurdles?
Yes. Our DGMS wants that any instrument, if you want to take it underground, there must be certified by intrinsic safety. Just I want to clear you what is intrinsic safety. Intrinsic safety instrument is the instrument which is not capable to generate electrical or thermal energy directly or indirectly to cause ignition in a hazardous atmospheric condition.
Condition in the mine.
In the mine. Maybe hazardous methane gas, you have already.
Because a lot of methane gas keeps on.
That may be hazardous if some instrument.
Coming out of the pit.
Yes.
And therefore, any spark.
Any spark may
fire. Major fire.
Major fire.
That
may be converted into another inundation, another disaster.
Right.
Just like inundation, they may cause another.
So you also had to send your instrument, your radar, to United Kingdom.
Yes, yes.
For getting a certificate.
I have tested my instrument at two places. One, BSEFA, that is British Intrinsic Safety Authority in UK. They have already tested it and given certificate.
They have given clearance.
Clearance, yes, you can use it underground. But in spite of that, I have my CIMFR is also doing the same test.
Indian authorities do not accept that certificate.
Unless and until our country will give any certificate. DGMS is not ready to accept. But finally, our lab will repeat the same procedure, and then after that, our DGMS, our mining regulatory body, Director General of Mine
Have they
Safety,
given the certificate?
Yes,
or they are yet
he has just granted permission. Yes, you can go ahead.
Very good, congratulations. And that is how you were recognized by the country and got this recent award, a major award. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
It was just wonderful to be with you, who has very recently got an award. How did you feel when the award was being bestowed on you? It was years of work.
Yeah, I feel really very pleasure because I suppose my total labor, I have done so much labor for that, and I feel that really I have done something for my nation, for the safety of the people, for the mining industry. So
and you also feel that you did something for those victims of Chasnala?
Yes, yes. Yes, why not? After using my instrument, really I can mitigate, I can check this type of disaster in underground mines. Never. If mining people can use us this technique, then they will never get any accident in future like inundation.
Have you completed and you are satisfied that one lifetime you have developed a very good technology based on high cutting edge science, and now it is all, or you want to do something now more?
Yes.
More than where you have reached?
Sir, just I want to do something in the same in continuity. The size is something bigger. For mining industry, they wanted not only 60, they wanted more. They wanted 100 or 120 meter they want. So now I am
120
busy.
meter, you want to measure the 120 meter?
In spite of 60, they want 100 and 120 meter.
Meter range, which is penetration.
Yes,
range.
depth of penetration should be 120 meter in coal.
Right.
So that we can delineate barrier up to 120 meter, so they can extract coal up to
You are
120
determined to develop and increase this range,
of
your
penetration.
radar?
Yes, we are continuing in the same.
And you will do it, you are confident?
Yes, I will do.
And you will get more rewards for that and awards by the President of India and now by maybe international bodies?
I hope so.
It was just wonderful to have you here. Now, with this recognition in your hand, you want to march ahead. Would you like to give a message to the younger generation? These days, younger generation is getting away from science.
Yes.
There are much more lucrative jobs.
Yes.
Would you like to give them message?
My message that if you want to do anything in future, you can continue, but with positive thinking. Yes, we will get. Otherwise, it is not possible to get. We have some patience also. Otherwise, it is very difficult.
Patient thinking, determination, and positive attitude towards life to achieve something will lead you to a better future. This is the message we take back home today. I am promising on behalf of Dr. Singh that if you have any questions, queries or comments, please do write to us. We'll pass it on to him and he'll answer you. Write to us. Our email address is eurekarstv@gmail.com. Thank you for giving so much of time. Next week, we'll come back to you with another outstanding scientist who has performed exceedingly good in the area of coal mining. Till then, goodbye.